Good morning. We are cleaning up after a weekend breakfast. We have some scraps for the birds here. Go on and toss it in. Here they come. Here they come. These are our egg layers. So today we're going to talk about, should children be involved in the butchering process and how do they handle it? Someone asked me this question the other day, and I have one of my daughters here, Sedalia, and we're going to go look at some baby chicks. Let's pick that up, please. So we're going to go look at some baby chicks that just arrived a couple days ago, and we're going to talk about, should kids be involved in this process? How do they handle it? What if they get upset? What if they get attached? And while we're on our way, I'll show you the sheep. We've rigged up a little mini fence for them because we don't have our proper pasture fenced in yet. But they really wanted to get on this grass. So we had to make sure that they could get some grass. And we're moving this around. How you doing? How you doing? They are happy. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go into the chick coop. Go back this way. And we're going to take a look. We have about 30 little meat chicks right now. They're a Cornish cross. They're not my favorite breed to raise because they get very large very quickly, and it's not my favorite, but it is what we use currently. I prefer Brahmas. So here we go. Sedalia's going to let us in. And here they are. Hello. The meters are here. All right. So we have about 30 of them. Some over here. Well, those ones look a little cold. Should they be moved under the heat lamp?
You just want to take a nap.
Okay. All right, so should children be involved in the butchering process here? A lot of people are going to say no. That's way too scary and traumatizing for children. And to which I say, that's nonsense. So human beings always had to participate in raising their own food up until relatively recently. They had to, at least on some level, be somewhere near some form of the food production process. And that has all changed since about, post-World War II, and we see people utterly disconnected from food systems and not understanding how it works. We see children who don't understand where food comes from. We see adults, quite frankly, that don't understand where and how food is produced and where it comes from. So, yeah, these are really cute little critters, and we give them a good life, and they have one bad day. Our children are involved in the butchering process when they are old enough to be, and we usually have kind of a community event with some other families, and the kids are involved. They are getting their hands dirty. They are seeing it happen, and this is part of a biology lesson also. They understand what an animal's body looks like. We also butcher other animals. So this is not something that is foreign or scary to them. It's a part of life. And they understand that if they want to eat meat or animal products, that they're going to have to be a participant in it until they can figure out how to get their own food, because this is how our family provides food for ourselves. So life is hard. No matter how you slice and dice it, life is hard. You can get your hands dirty and learn the skills to provide yourself with the things that you need to take care of yourself, or you can outsource that and probably find yourself disconnected, maybe depressed, anxious, and just feeling lost. And I think that's where a lot of people are in Western cultures. They really don't have connection to anything that's real anymore. And we want to get away from that disconnection as much as possible here on our farm. We want to help raise our children so they have a strong connection to the natural world, to good, healthy food that they know where it comes from. And that means that, animals have to die. And I'm a strong advocate that if you want to eat meat or animal products, then you should at least one time participate in the processing, the butchering process. And that's so that you get your hands dirty and you understand the effort that it takes. Now, Americans don't want to do this. We want to outsource it primarily to immigrant labor. And I have a problem with that. That bothers me. I don't want to pay people poor wages, vulnerable people who are exploited, treat them poorly. Animals are treated poorly. The earth is treated poorly. Just so that I can have cheap, easy, convenient food. That's a decision I made back when I was a teenager, when I was about 14. I stopped eating meat that came from a source I didn't know where it came from. I grew up in a family that hunted, so we had a lot of venison. But other than that, I did not eat meat until I was really able to produce it on my own. I did not eat much at all for many years. And that's why I became so interested in food production, is because I wanted to eat good food and meat in particular. And now we raise not all of our meat, but we raise all of our own poultry, chickens and turkeys. We now have some sheep, and we'll butcher out a couple of them. And we raise hogs. We also get our fish locally from either fishermen or the fish market down the road. We live near Lake Superior, and we buy I think we'll get a half a cow this year. So there they are. That's a Cornish cross. They've been here, I think, 3 days.
No, Mom, we haven't. 3 days now.
There they are. So yes, absolutely, children should be involved in the butchering process when age appropriate. And this also teaches them to have grit, resilience, and hands-on skills. This girl is 4 years old. Whoop, that one's hot, isn't it? Yeah, that one's a little hot.
Because it's in hot.
Mm-hmm.
If you want it to be
There
not hot, we have to
Raise it up. Yep. All right, folks, so I'm going to get back in, help clean up after our weekend breakfast, and then we have some gardening to do. Stick around if you like this kind of content. We talk all about how, get into the nitty-gritty heart of life. How do you disengage from toxic systems, and why is it important, and how we do it on our farm for our family of 7. So take care.
So these are you.